Alright. Oh, I've unmuted my mic right in the middle of an ad break. Well, I can wait another minute, I suppose. $40. I'll just run around in town for a second.
I hear you. Take your time.
It's a lot of life. Alright, that should be done in 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, there we go. So, hello, hi, welcome anyone tuning in. Not sure if anyone's here because we're like... Well, and I just started. No intro thing today, no intro music bit, really. Just getting right into the game. We're starting pretty late, so, you know, I don't want to waste too much time here. So welcome, of course, to YouTube, folks. Not sure if anyone's over there yet as well, but again, we're dual streaming. And once again, I realized I forgot to get the plug-in that combines chats, but I'll do that sometime in the next year.
Greetings.
Right. So actually, there is a little bit of maintenance I got to do before we really get started. So I suppose that'll be our intro, in a sense. Probably want to level that now. So yeah, I want to try out volcanic fissure in conjunction with probably earthquake, if I'm understanding how the move works properly. Fissure that deals damage as it travels during a duration using a different slam or fissure. Call it that. Wait, call it a fissure. I guess I have to, like, find out how this works, like, exactly. Let's start by engraving this. We'll just make one. What kind of skills do I not need? Can't get rid of those. Let's just get rid of Bone Shatter for now. Volcanic Fissure. Just go somewhere super basic.
Earthfires!
Assuming that just procs that once per Sunder. And so instead, let's go ahead and... Actually, you know what? There's a bunch of things I want to test here. So we're going to test Rolling Slam. And we're also going to test... I may as well test Stampede, I guess. And Earthquake. And, sure, Supercharged Slam. Let's see how that functions. We'll start by getting rid of... Sunder. Rolling Slam. Let's start with this one. So it does do it twice. Okay. Got it. Alright. So that one functions. Earthquake. That's a huge ass delay.
Destruction!
Oh, you only get one aftershock. Okay, so it doesn't... Okay, so you can't use it like that. That's kind of interesting. So that makes that significantly less attractive than I thought it would. Is that setting that off multiple times? Let's read the description quickly here. Charge swords right in their diagram with every step. At the end of your charge, myself leaping slam. Massive leap slam damages enemies and causes all nearby patches. Can maybe test it on an enemy or something?
Fires!
It is really hard to tell. That might actually be hitting on each
You
thing.
won't escape!
I think it is. I think each, like, dash thing. It's going 1, 2, 3, and then, yeah, I think it's working like that, which is actually really interesting. I don't hope. I'm just doing a bit of science here. Is it an aftershock? I think it seems based on the damage actually dealt, which is interesting.
Come here!
Yeah, if that's the case. It's weird. Yeah, that kind of changes stuff quite a bit. If it's based off of the slam's damage, not necessarily the volcanic fissures damage. But it could be. It's really hard to tell. I need, like, stationary DPS targeting.
Crush them!
Like, the zombies that were showing up earlier are really nice for the chest. Weird, I feel like Stampede was working the best. What's the problem with Stampede is it gets stuck. So. See, I don't know, given that that's doing, like, reasonable damage. I don't know. Put that one back in there. What's the... because this is very low level. It's doing very little damage.
Destruction!
Hold on. Excited to finish Act 2. Are you still on the same part you were talking about the other day? I mean, okay, well, let's just try it with this. Fuck it. The problem is this is gonna murder everything. Let's kill the hyena thing to get it out of there. And then test with the zombies here.
Face me!
Is that multi-hitting? And is each, like, little explosion... I don't think each shockwave should be setting off. Although it could be. That I have no way of testing, at least not with these enemies, because yeah, they die instantly. I guess I could take all the support gems out, but it might be fine. Maybe. Nope, still kills everything.
Face me!
That looked like it was multi-hitting. Interesting. Multi-hitting probably based off of volcanic fissures damage. But I really need that confirmed. But I'm not going to be able to do that here.
How can I...
Yeah, I guess we'll go to a place where I know there's like individual high HP mobs we can mess around with. Yeah, the quarry. There's those big dudes. What's that? Carry around the wheels? We'll just have to fight them with crappy skills until then. Which is apparently still enough. You guys are not helping. We can just get some of the wheel people, that'd be nice. I think I saw one. Yeah, there he is. Okay. So. Okay, I need to fight one near other enemies for me to be able to tell.
before me!
Oh, all the skill gems. Okay, wheel. Okay, I need. Yeah, this will help. It's a lot of enemies. Line them all up here. I think each individual explosion is, yeah, triggering that, which makes this probably the best move. Unless I want to do, I don't know, maybe supercharged slam or whatever. I don't think that's a great idea, because I don't like that move. It's like more annoying to use than this one. So yeah, okay. That's right. You'd better be sorry, huh? How dare you take more than 30 seconds to answer me? The spies are pretty good. So how dare you get Mr. Profanity killed earlier? If you had been there, spouting your usual bad advice, he would have instantly suspected the information on chat was wrong. You had to not be there. So he just kind of went along with the crap people were hung over. Being a rebellious youth again. I think that settles it. If I want to do this kind of build and get it to work, I'm going to have to use Sunder. Sunder, and I ignore Sunder damage, weirdly. Asahi, So let's go make that work. Oh, when it ignites an enemy. Actually, if I make everything deal fire damage, this would actually work on Sunder. Ugh. This is one of those, I want this, but... That's a pretty harsh penalty. don't feel like it. Yeah, some days are like that. I find it's usually best to just not stream on days like that. At the end of the day, it is still a creative endeavor, so it's just kind of like, you know. It's a win-win. Yeah, but now you're going to get all the spoilers. Or is that part of the win-win? Alright, let's try this. I guess you could get triple sun. I mean, this seems that's kind of like a fun thing in general. Actually, this is like a really handy place to be doing this because you can test skills right in like town. I think it moves you forward is really annoying. Ran through without shooting anything? Wait, so did you not activate any of the crystals, or...? No. Oh, I mean, I did that too. I ignored all mobs, just ran right through it. Okay, so what is currently eating my thing? Oh, Perfect Strike is eating Fire Infusion. Okay. So I would do kind of something like this. Fist of War, maybe can stay. So we don't need Conk Effect on this anymore. Bone Shatter. So we're gonna have just a whole new skill setup on this thing. Find my way in there. Got one last stream. Yeah, they don't seem super common. I think I found like one ever, and it was in a very specific spot. So, oh, the thing is, there it is. All right. So what I need next is. Tier 1 might be enough, we'll see. Where is it? Not Volcanic Fissure. I need Sunder. Oh, Tremors is a 3rd tier, okay. Tremors plus, there's another one. Wasn't there another thing that causes Jagged Ground to explode? Was that just Earthquake? Hold on. Okay. What is... There it is. So, aside from Tremors, there was another one. It was, I think it was just called Aftershock, wasn't it? Yeah, it's Tier 2, Aftershock. Certainly have plenty of those. Okay, so Sunder is going to now get... Did I not make it? Oh, so that doesn't mana multiply it, so that's good. I got 2. God damn it. No, whatever. So that's gonna be there. That's fine. Okay, so Aftershock, Tremors. What else do I want in here? I don't actually know. This will be easy. I'll just stick a bunch of damage things in here, so it's not a big deal. But Sunder, Fist of War doesn't really help. Class of the Parry. Trying to think if there's an equivalent to Path of Exile, but I don't think there really is. There was a skill called Riposte, but it wasn't an active, it was just a passive thing. They've got Tremors, Aftershock. And what? Volcanic Fissure can have Primal Elm. Grab that. There we go. We'll get something in there for Perfect Strike. That's a damage replacement. Honestly, the ignited one might work better there. Because things will be ignited pretty quickly. Tremors, Sunder. Yeah, I don't actually know what goes there now. We have those two. Something that like affects the attack speed or otherwise I would want it debuffing, and also I guess the size would be an improvement. Maybe put Unbreakable on there, just because I don't really care about the damage. Auto reload is an urgency. Yeah, unfortunately, there's really no way to get it attacking faster other than with martial tempo, but I'm already using martial tempo, so speed. Why is this not showing up? What's the wording here? Skills. Yeah, why doesn't speed show up as what the hell? Strike faster. That'll show up with that, won't it? Yeah, there we go. Alright, fair enough. I mean, having Sunder deal more damage is not necessarily a bad thing. It's just... So, for example, I could put Fist of War on it. Anything work with Jagged Ground other than... No. There's stuff that... Yeah, I guess it's not from skills. Or supports. Things that interact with Jagged Ground. I wonder, with... if you do the other running move, do you get, and put this on it, do you get double? I don't know. Maybe it doesn't count for the sake of a Fisher trigger because it's not part of the attack. I don't know. It's really weird. Spirit Wise spell like a Wildfire. Amount of mana. When is it meant to be out of early access? I don't think they've announced anything officially. People are estimating, from what I've seen, 6 months to a year, but I don't know how useful that is. I mean, there are a lot of really whiny people who already play Path of Exile, so yeah, I don't know. It kind of reminds me of, like, the Dark Souls community or whatever, where there's, like, a contingent of really whiny, shitty players who think they are a lot better at video games than they are. And so when things don't go well, it's because the company sucks, or the game is flawed or something. So at least 6 months, yeah. Cold pen. Close combat. Less no. Like armor, support, no. There aren't enough people whining about this game. I implore you to spend like 30 seconds on Reddit. No, actually don't do that. By the way, I've got another witch in the works, so I'll probably make that one the Blood Mage. Char, Critical, Infernal Legion, Ironwood. Potential. Curse, Ricochet, Rising Tempest. Shock Siphon, Strip Away. Spell Echo. Yeah, there's really just kind of not very much that's working here. I'll go through the tier 1s really quickly, but I don't really see anything working. Plague, Bloodlust. I mean, I guess I could make things bleed and then have them deal more damage. It is an option. Conk Effect, Crescendo. Yeah, nothing is really doing Conk Effect anymore, I suppose. Unless I want to put Conk Effect on Perfect Strike. Because Perfect Strike at this point, honestly, is just kind of a single target thing. So maybe we will do that. Hold on. Before we do anything else, Conk Effect can go on Perfect Strike. Yeah, that looks good. And then so we got Tremors, Aftershock, and this would actually, yeah, this would not be terrible here. This is, oh. See, that's weird because I've seen other skills cause heavy strike or heavy stun. So this one can. Yeah. There's some kind of secret property that's not listed where this thing can cause heavy stun. I haven't seen it anywhere. Does anyone see where this says this thing can do heavy stun? Maybe something in the No, I don't see anything. Weird. There goes my mana. Oh, hey, it's Frog. Right, that's that one. I guess we would change that then. So this would go here, and that can be the God Slam thing. Alright, let's go test this move set out a bit. It might still be a bit clunky. Cat is pretty wide open. Let's test it here. Well, Hopeshore gave up easily on his stance. You need to fight for your position, Hope.
Great flame!
This kind of sucks. Maybe I don't have enough fishers. God, it's so tiny. The bonk effect. So should I be hardcore what does Gamba Monk mean in this instance? Looks like what the repeating shockwave thing? I didn't realize this shunts your character forward a little bit too. It's got the same problem as the other thing. Yeah, this, I mean, maybe we can do this later, but for now, this is just, it's simply not as good as just putting a bunch of damage on my actual damage abilities. The Acolytes? Oh, I've never really looked at it, so no, I'm not familiar. Well, we can try this one.
Steel yourself!
Oh, yeah, this will be a really good way to test what's going on there with the damage. Because that should, like, as a singular thing, deal, like, horrendous amounts of damage. If the fissures are scaling off the thing. I don't think they are, but... Yeah, no, okay, that confirms. They're absolutely... I didn't figure they were. It's good to know. No, this is actually kind of surprisingly bad. Because I realized even earlier, even though I had it set up like a support skill, the Sunder was still doing more damage than the volcanic thinger. Submergement chance for up to 100% on any attack. I guess to do on softcore. Sounds like a lot of extra steps. You're like doing all this shit, whereas my condition is I walk up to something and then press this button. Which incidentally is the problem with this, what I'm doing right now. There's too many conditions to get this thing to do damage. I can hear doing this and stack up a whole bunch of these and then start doing shit. Or I can just press this. Or I can put all my damage stuff on Sunder and then just press the Sunder button. Yeah, after playing Monk, I think once in hardcore with the group. Now granted, in the group setting is more chaotic, but Monk seems like hard mode for hardcore. Just because there's like so much shit going on. And all it takes is you to jump into the wrong spot once and you can get splatted. Yeah, okay. Well, we'll shelve this for now. I guess. I still want to do like a fire damage centric thing, but it just feels like there's no good secondary option. Like everything in terms of fire ends up coming down to now there's some really weird things you can do, I know, with Molten Blast or whatever it's called, but I still don't like it. Which one is charge staff? There was an innately fire-based slam. It'd be a lot easier other than this, but there isn't. I know I can convert into fire, but then it's a percentage. So for now, upheaval is kind of wasted. I don't know where additional fissures. Wait a minute. Is the trick to put the fissures in a different thing for a triple? Hold, yeah, maybe that might work. I don't think it will, but it might. Let's go ahead and put fire infusion in there, and that in there. And for the time being, let's just take Martial Temple out of there so we can attack faster with this thing. And like, I guess we'll use Slam as the example again for now, since it has 3 slots. But so we'll do that, plus Tremors, plus Upheaval. Actually, you know what? I don't even know how this one's going to work. Let's just try this out. Put on new instance. Right.
Feel my wrath.
Again, I don't even know how much damage. How much of this is being done by the sun? I guess not that much, actually. Okay.
Enough!
Okay, so this is better. This is a lot better. But again, it just requires a lot more setup. Whereas my other option was do that, right? Definitely really good at that procs. The knocks back aggravates bleed. Oh yeah, that's neat. Weirdly, I think this would actually shine quite a bit on bosses and stuff. Maybe not that specific iteration of it, but right, this doesn't create fissures. So we need to go back and find another spell that creates actual fissures. Get stronger, faster, and cruel. Eh, alright. It's a pretty linear ramp, I'm finding. I guess we could try Stampede. Okay, Upheaval doesn't go in that one. I guess there's just not that many things that create actual fissures. You know, volcanic fissure, obviously. The not the actually earthquake creates one. The other thing does. Earth Shatter, I think it's called. That might be it. Oh, this one probably does as well, but I really don't like this move. I guess you could theoretically use it in conjunction with Warrior Totem. Also, Stampede. There's actually one thing I wanted to test with Stampede specifically. Which was... Oh, that's pretty good. I'm curious how that works, and I'm curious how that's going to work with... let's just test with Sunder or something, I guess. Okay, so what am I testing first? Because it looks like the end bit gets that aftershock bit.
Fear will vest you!
This is super awkward to use against a single target. Yeah, obviously this is still like, it's not set up properly, but I can just tell it's not something, it's just way too awkward to use. And, like, maybe if everything was maxed out and you're using it specifically as AoE clear to jump from pack to pack and doing things really quickly, maybe this might be okay, but yeah, not super awkward. What was the other thing on? We're going to test with Ancestral Totem. Oh, does he only, like... Also, how does this thing even work? Can I fit, like, supports in here, or... Can I fit, like, multiple attacks?
Ancestors! No mana.
Is he not triggering it? Oh, he's not... it's probably got, like, a modifier, like...
Fun!
Things you cast, isn't it? Just double check. He's got different... No, it doesn't explicitly say that. Using a different slam on a Fisher. That's interesting. It doesn't seem to work. Maybe it's no longer considered a slam once it's used by the totem? Weird. I guess maybe the other totem would work. The other totem was like really slow, if I recall correctly. Okay, well that's actually a little bit of a disappointment. I guess probably the best use I can think of this thing is just using this as like a convenient way of igniting people so I get enhanced damage on my actual attacks. I end up clearing out most of the level doing this.
Face me!
Alright, good to know. I think that's all I was going to test. Like, for now, it looks like there really is no... Well... I haven't tried buffing the shit out of Molten Blast yet. We could do that.
How can I...
Oh, it's already level 12? I didn't realize that. Okay. That's fine then. Molten Blast. That one back there. Martial Temple can go back into Perfect Strike. So I can go there for now.
Hello.
Let's get all the junk out of here.
Do not wander.
I think it's the first slow thing I found. Molten Blast there, and this is a trial run. I realize it's not fully set up. It's not even. It doesn't have a third link, which should help quite a bit. Let's give it a bit of a trial run, and again, Kath. New instance. I think I can select a new instance.
Molten rock!
Ugh. Yeah, this sucks like that. Wow, this is really bad. Like, I could put scatter shot on it. I think that's how it needs to be used, but... yeah, without actual, like, multiple, projectiles, I didn't realize how, just, like, how pathetic this skill was.
Take that!
I think I've always used it when I was trying earlier with scatter shot. All right. Well, that's kind of all my ideas for now. I guess we just go back to my old setup, which was pretty basic, but just very effective. Without really much inherent synergy. It's just too bad because I wasted the currency there, but whatever. I'm going to get a bunch of those. Where is Fire Infusion currently? Right there. Stampede and Hammer of the Gods. Maps much easier with the Bone Shatter. Yeah, I don't want to be using Bone Shatter forever, though. I'm also just trying to stay out of melee range, kind of thing. Unless you're having the Ancestral Totem run around with the Stampede. Oh, as in you were using Bone Shatter previously, and you swapped to some kind of Stampede Ancestral Totem thing. Okay. I just really want like an interesting fire build, but my options seem quite limited. Like, I just feel like if I go down this route, I'm going to be perfect striking until the end of time, and I really don't want that.
Thou art welcome any time.
Hey, thanks for
It is
resubscribing.
only
Well,
human to commit a sin.
usual gimmicks if you feel like it. It's always available to you. Thanks for resubscribing. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I can't risk with the hardcore thing. I can't like risk even like a single weird. Oh, it's, you know, I didn't see the thing and I charged into it and then exploded. But I know hardcore builds will do that. At least certainly did in Path of Exile 1, where you're just like warping all over the place, and it's fine. I don't know. Like I said, I just really want something fire-based, and it's just Molten Blast is super awkward, and you gotta do a lot of weird things to even get it to work remotely well. Volcanic Fissure just seems bad. If Perfect Strike was considered a slam, that would make things a lot easier, but obviously it's not. Hmm. Well, the problem with totems is not, or rather, I mean, like, Ancestral Totem... I guess I could technically set the answer. I could put up 2 totems, the totems set up the volcanic fissures, and then I do the slamming. That seems weird, though. Or rather, there's one regular totem that slams, which may or that's one thing I didn't test. do regular totem slams set off volcanic fissures? They probably do, but honestly, like I said, I think regular totems are super slow. I know there's ways to speed them up. You know what? Actually, hold on. Let's go back to town real quick. I've never really looked at all the totem nodes. There might be something interesting there, but this working is also contingent on the other totem.
Shockwave Totem repeatedly thumps the ground, dealing area damage. It causes an extra shockwave from any jagged ground it hits. Shockwave Totem. Shockwave Totem repeatedly thumps the ground.
Could work if you can speed it up. And I know you can speed totems up. And you can probably increase the totem limit, I imagine. That would require like a full respec though.
Shockwave. Shockwave.
But let's take a quick look. I don't like really want to do totems, but if that's the way of doing interesting fire, then I might have to do that. Of course, that at the same time, these are just like extra nodes. It's not like I can fit these things in here for free, just because I'm not using other things. Like the other stats I still need, and on top of that, it's just now there's totems. So per summoned totem, maximum totem summoned, placement range. We have totem, 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 totem. Elemental resistances, additional physical damage reduction. Attack speed because we summoned a totem recently. Totem placement, range, and speed. Damage while you have a totem. Totem placement. Attack skills are totem summoned. Attack skills have. Oh, as in like. Wait. Okay, no, it's the same thing. So you can get up to 3 totems. Where'd my ancestral? Did I put the ancestral totem away? I did. Okay, yeah, so actually right... I'm assuming your total totem limit is 1. It's not 1 per thing. So I can't get the regular totem, whatever the hell it was called, and have the ancestral warrior totem. So I can't even test this. Because I mean, it seems like you can only have 1 out at a time. Okay, let's just do a couple more tests here. It doesn't matter what level it is, so I'll just kind of take a mid-level one. Let's go grab a shockwave totem, put that in there. Alright, so let's do a little bit more testing, just real quick. Failed to join any... What the fuck? Just do it here, it's easier. Oh, yeah. Wait, but... I thought you could do that. Oh, maybe because rolling slam isn't... I swear I put like 2 things in there. Is it because this thing can't rolling slam? Probably, right? You know, I'm curious. What does this thing do? Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Nothing.
Take that!
I can't even interact with these things. That is terrible. Hello, Hama TV. Welcome. We're just, like I said, doing a bit of science here. Which gives me the impression that this is not going to work either. Yeah, they just don't interact. Near a decade. That's far too long, but thanks. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, it's pretty disappointing for the totem stuff. That's that, I suppose. What do I normally have here again? Yeah, just... any kind of thing that would be interesting in a totem? I mean, especially if it just doesn't interact. I mean, I'm assuming there's no way to get it to work with Earth Shatter either. I guess you could get one spawning shield wall. You know what? Let me see if it does that. Oh, right, I put it away. Oh, it won't actually... Oh, because it's not an attack. Oh, no, rather, it's not a mace skill. Of course. God, this thing is just so finicky. There's none. I've been playing Path of Exile. Like, I mean, this one since the launch a couple weeks ago. Path of Exile 1, I've been playing on and off since, like, one of the really early alphas. I wonder, should I use upheaval here? It might actually be kind of good. What was I even using? I don't remember what was in here anymore. I gotta resort my skills out again, apparently. Bone Shatter was the other one I was using. Right, Impact Shockwave and Heavy Swing for something. Execute there, yeah. Oh, right, it was Heavy Swing, that's what it was. Impact Shockwave and execute. Right, Shield Wall instead of Volcanic Slam. Even though I don't use that thing. Sunder needed. Right, Heavy Swing and. Oh wait, because that's why the numbers are so. Because I put upheaval in there. What used to be in here was Conk Effect, right? I might just leave Conk Effect in here actually. Fire Infusion instead of Fist of War. Try this new setup, I guess. This doesn't affect like the mana cost at all. I mean, this is for AoE, so that's fine. Harder because it's going Sparks. Just because I've always played melee or melee adjacent. It's what I like playing. I've never really like. I'll play basically anything with range, so long as it's like a tank mage. But like tank mage style characters are a lot harder to do in this game compared to the first one. So.
Before me!
I don't know, I actually really liked having larger range on this thing, but I mean, it just deals so much damage this way. It gets any stragglers. I guess the character becomes significantly worse at medium range. So I can't like snipe people walking in as easily. Who died? No one died. What the hell are you talking about? Alright, Science is over. At least we got, like, some changes in the build. I guess. But there's still, like, no reason to, there's still no reason to ever go, Avatar of Fire, like, really. Which does suck.
I've nowhere to keep that. Cower!
I'm still thinking, if anyone's wondering what I'm doing, just wandering around, just thinking. Also, this thing costs, like, way less mana than the other version, weirdly. What was it making cost more mana? Was it the conch? What was in here instead of the upheaval before? Oh, it's Fist of War, actually. Okay. Yeah, I'd rather just have that work faster. Alright, let's get out of here. This is just our setup. You know what, just... Oh my... Okay. Whatever, they can stay there for now, I guess. Alright, that's fine. Alright, well, I guess we're gonna go make progress then, instead of science. Yeah, so I guess I'll have to keep thinking off screen of ways to make a pure fire damage build viable. It might come down to somehow involving spells, which is going to be annoying. Or maybe swapping out to a crossbow or something, but probably not. Oh, right, we're doing all this crap now. I was here, so I guess we're going here. Guarded sarcophagus and... Wait, what? But these are different zones. I forgot what I was doing last time I came here, so... Yeah, Lost City is the one before. Those were in the Lost City. Even though the buried shrines are over here, these things are in the buried shrine, I think. I'm fairly... not fairly... yeah, anyway, that's probably the case. Okay. Gather around... Yep. Where the hell are you aiming? What the fuck? Really gonna need a new weapon here soon, though. Ooh, this should be.
It's a trap. Shadow.
Too bad they're not worth very much experience, but I guess if they were, people would just farm this spot again. I don't know. Speaking of which, did I need to upgrade any of my skills? Oh, Sunder isn't even leveled. Interesting. Neither is Leap Slam or Bone Chip. Most of my skills aren't. All right, well, here you go. Hello, Leds. They were talking. You can type as much as you want in chat. Go. Well, I don't know. If you're just like constantly spamming complete spam, like non-stop, that might be not good, but you're fine. Just type whatever you want. Cushion build and cast damage. Yeah, I'd have to add it in there, and I need more in. Like, if it's one of those things where I can get it in there seamlessly, yes, I have considered it, but it's not a big enough issue. Especially given all the fire penetration I'm going to have for now. That it's certainly not a short-term consideration. It's one of those, maybe if later on if I'm finding the penetration is not doing enough, then... Because I also have the ways of getting exposure without it. So... It's one of those, yeah, I'd take it, but if I have to click an extra button to do it and then rearrange a ton of stats, at that point it becomes not worth it. What the hell? Yeah, plenty of channel real estate. Yeah, it's so weird. They make their stun thing go away. I hit him. Hey, another level 3 support.
No challenge.
Intricate gloves. Also, whetstones. Seeing other builds and youth builds. You're looking to clear endgame, you're pretty much... I mean, there's probably a few really weird things. But by its nature, it is going to be way more limited than PoE1. Just because PoE1 has... well over, over a decade of just, like, stuff in it. So there's plenty of bizarre things you could do. This, by comparison, it's very difficult to do weird stuff. Like, I've had a few ideas here and there, but maybe I can do something strange here, and usually it's like... it'll work, but, like, just not as well as doing something a bit more basic. So, we'll see, though.
Winter deepens, bringing a biting chill. I long for it.
There definitely seems to be many ways of going
wonder I
about
felt as a child.
the reasonably
To place my
basic
eyes
core
once more.
concepts, which is fine
The
too.
last winter that brought such beauty was 200 years ago now. It cannot snow in a region where it does not rain. The city is quiet. The city is cold. The wind whistles through stone columns, unheard by the living. I ask myself why I am still here. I ask myself why I will not let my tired bones rest. And I ask myself whether I truly believe Halani will awaken. I do. I do.
I don't see myself ever playing Path of Exile 1 again, no. Unless there's some really crazy, weird, interesting looking league. Yeah, so this boss, I don't remember him at all. I kind of remember his existence, but he's the guy that behind him you can pick one. Oh wait, maybe he's not. We'll see. It's not at the point where I've memorized everything yet, because most things in the game I've only seen once. So, well, I guess at this point a lot of things I've seen twice, but anything beyond the halfway point of Act 2, all the way up to the end of Act 3, I've only seen once. Engineer is, that was way earlier. This is, some dead guy. It looks like the engineers. Oh wait, no, this is... Okay, no, so the other boss is somewhere else. Then. And I guess I'm getting fire. Ugh.
Frail.
heading this way. Out of here. Oh, you still alive. Get out of here. It's so weird that like, that's not even my spec. It's just, it's so easy to do. Blow everyone up like that. Take him out with the fire attack. Okay, so it's not that way. Whatever it is I'm looking for. Oh wait, no, this is, there was another. Yeah, you. Oh, this is here. Right, right. That guy. And his mom is dying in the background or something. Yeah, I remember this now. Was that all that was here in this area? I think there was like one more thing. No, it was, oh, wait. So I already got... Oh, right, yeah. But the sarcophagus is where all those things come to life, so I did that. That's the ring. So all that we have left is here, and he's like... I still don't remember what he does, but... Just put that back down there.
Left a child to die. He holds a new loyalty now.
I was mortal then. I was weak.
Then why did you never come look for me after your ascension?
They told me you had died.
I did die. After 30 years living among the Faradan, it was a harsh life filled with pain. And I hated you every moment of it.
Can you ever forgive my mistake?
No! Save your breath for when my king arrives and lets the sea.
But I remember he's fire damage.
Upon
Yeah, I remember
your
him.
flesh. My king nears.
Take that!
No, my new like lack of range threw me off.
Sins of the mother. Embrace corruption. Sins of
Ooh. Normally he makes the arena smaller, doesn't he? I guess I didn't get a chance to do that.
My satchel is full. That wound. How is she still alive? Yeah! My satchel is full.
I'm actually not going to have enough inventory space for the thing you dropped, so I'm just going to go back real quick here.
How can I be?
Hello? Stay in sight.
One day I'm gonna have to start fixing that.
Close there. Take your time.
Oh no, wait, that's not the. Ah, get out of
Goodbye.
here. How is my currency looking? Not terrible. Alright, alright, so we go back now and do all that crap with the fire or whatever.
Immortal.
Hello.
Yes, my followers are long since none. I awoke. I ask you. He was not my son. Not the one I knew.
I thought you didn't know him, because you abandoned him.
Corruption held his mortal soul in thrall, and you have finally given him peace. Some essence of water remains. The last drops to be found in Kef.
Fire!
Thank you.
No problem. Just let me finish my
Rest
fries.
I will honor your sacrifice.
What do we need the water for anyway? I know it's the horn, but like, it's some kind of divine essence thing, I guess. But also there was like another fire thing over here when I walked out here. Is that there again, or is that just a glitch? It's not there this time. Weird. I wonder what that was.
Greetings.
Identify the stuff.
There was a goddess of water last.
Another tier 3 gem. Sounds good. But
Stay in sight.
killing a blow from 46 skills against rare monsters. Oh, right, this one, yeah. The less damage bit sucks, but honestly, this thing deals so much ignite damage. I don't know. I think the key to any kind of fire-centric build is going to end up being taking conk effect off of this, finding other sources of damage, which I was doing for a while, so it's not very hard. Expanding area of effect so much that it actually becomes a relatively large area that this covers, and somehow getting Molten Blast to function as both an area of effect thing and something that pre-ignites. maybe. Because I'm consistently talking about like my issue with what I'm currently doing, and that's the problem is not that it's bad. It's just it's very basic, which in and of itself is not a bad thing. It's just like it works because it's very efficient, not because it's like, or it's not synergistic. It's simply very efficient in what it does in several narrow bands that have nothing to do with each other. It's like my character is a very, very good pile of stats. Which ultimately I don't really want to be doing. Like, in the end, Perfect Strike and Sunder have nothing to do with each other. They're huge chunks of damage that work at different range, and my character is very tanky, right? It's like, it's not very novel. It's just kind of, it functions. That's the other thing I'm finding too, is a lot of the, like, anything related to, like, armor break or stunning and stuff ends up actually being fairly clunky. And it almost kind of seems like your end goal, if you want to be as efficient as possible, is almost like that you devolve into a PoE1 build to a degree. But we'll see how that happens. Or we'll see what happens. So we just did that. Next thing we got to do is, I guess we'll do the Mastodon area.
Makarkan. Choose or do not. One night.
I haven't leveled yet today, have I? We need to go to the next area. Except the map is Civ. It is kind of an interesting transition.
How does anyone live in this forsaken
Where
wasteland?
PoE2 starts a certain way and then eventually ends up kind of very Path of Exile 1, or more so. That interrupted me? Fake Fists? Is that his name? Right. New shorter range. I gotta like get right up to people. Honestly, I might dislike that enough that I might turn it off. Or swap out Conk Effect. I'm just gonna ignore those.
I've nowhere to keep that.
Blow him up.
I've no more room.
You drop meteors on me. What are you doing? Organch. That's the previous tier. That's the previous tier. Gather them up. Blow them up. Pretty sure none of you know what I'm laughing about with this. Did I need any... I think I do, right? Yeah, Leap Slam could use a level. Bone Shatter could use a level. Grab that. I don't know what's going on with the shock effect there, but I'm not standing in it. $300 on the ground. Checkpoint. I think there was... Apparently I've already found it. I didn't even notice.
Necromancy.
I remember that. The first time I came here, it's so weird. I seemed so surprised. What? Necromancy? Here? Unbelievable. Next area, bone pit time. It is 55. Okay, so there we go.
The dead has no end.
I assure you it does have an end. I've been there. I think this area had chaos stairs. So. Temple Mall with 2 sockets. Could try and craft that into something neat. Wait, was it this tier of weapon I wanted to craft into... Was this tier or the next tier? I can't remember. Because even this one, to single-hand wield the two-hander, we're going to need, what was it? 378 strength, which would absolutely require us doing the other trial thing. Was the next tier up the advanced version? That's the thing I don't remember. Well, I know the easy thing to do is just like, let's just do this and see what we get. That's a lot of it. Wow, that's actually a lot of attack speed. That doesn't necessarily brick it. I don't like the fire damage there, obviously. Like, I'd prefer physical. Actually, the fire damage there... Why is it... Why did it get stuck? What the hell? Is there a way to pin those things? Weird. It doesn't matter. Yeah, it's not the end of the world. I'll just hold on to it, it's fine. We've got the space for now.
Quickly.
I'm going ahead and identify that.
What? Do not wonder.
Okay, there we go. And let's continue on this way. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of garbage on the floor. So we pick that up. Almost got another level too. I don't remember what I was planning on getting next, but I imagine I'll remember reasonably quickly. Why did you go that way? Hey, there it is. Fucking guy. I don't think we've ever had Theo in here while I've been killing the hyenas. He always seems to be conspicuously absent. Oh, there's the level. I guess we find out what I was doing. Alright. What is the last thing I got? Oh, yeah, we were doing this. Right, because I was going to get fire pen. Yeah. I guess to a degree, this starts, like, the Sunder stuff gets offset by, I don't know, do I have much, like, just basic plus fire damage? Not that much. Certainly not enough to offset what is functionally 25% less damage. And also, I stopped kind of stunning things as easily. Hey, turtle. A lot of fire penetration down here. 15, and then, yeah, so there's like 21 just from here.
Take that!
Like, certainly I imagine once I have enough penetration, that will offset the lack of damage in most instances. I'm guessing it's not over here. Yeah, it was a checkpoint. Yes. Come over here so I can blow you up. Whoa, what the hell is he doing? Concentrate more than I want to. It's annoying. Let's just maybe skip over those minions. I guess it is possible it might be over here, so that's 2 enemies at once, and I don't really want to deal with a mana draining thing. Extra chaos damage, you say? Jesus Christ, okay, that's really annoying. It's one of those, I don't have to be as careful as I'm being, but I'm going to.
No more room.
Fucking things. They just like walk away. It's really annoying.
Nowhere to keep that.
I'm getting really tired of your shit. Go away. Alright, let's keep going this way, I guess. If they're not gonna follow, that's fine. That's a dead end. Increasingly feeling like this is not the way.
My satchel is full.
May as well go back. Turtle, did I say hello? I feel like I did, but wait, person in YouTube chat, is your name just LOL? Hello and welcome.
What have you learned?
What?
What is it? Okay, yeah. There's a lot going on here. I lose track of things.
Do not wander.
Character coming along too efficiently without really having to do anything novel, so that's my biggest problem at the moment. I want this to be less efficient, so when I do something weird, I don't take a huge damage hit. It's over here somewhere. Whoa, that was actual damage. Spooky. It is annoying because it's like that's my primary objective, or certainly like competing for primary objectives. Like it's doing something novel and interesting. Well, it's the skills. A lot of it is the skills. It's just they kind of don't lend themselves to doing too much interesting with them because they're designed to work in a very specific way. They're not super flexible. I think that's part of the problem. I imagine with more like weapons, like different weapon types, that'll get alleviated to a good degree, but I don't think I'm headed the right way anymore. I think it's down there. upload today and it's too good, either insta kills anything or crashes the game. Did you create your own version of the lag maker? My favorite PoE1 build.
More foul magics. Join the dead you so defiled.
Got it. Is it? Yes. Still the same tier. Back we go. Has an infinite loop of lightning bolts. It sounds like fun. What base skill does that use?
These tusks.
Oh, is any source of lightning? I mean, no.
Do not wander.
I'm gonna hold on to that because upgrading, yeah, whatever. Fine. We get a little bit more health. 20 more health or something.
Greetings.
Alright, so that's that thing down. All that's left is now the really annoying area with the tornadoes and the ants that push you around and all that crap.
Yes?
I am forbidden by the terms of the Third Pact from invoking the right of flame myself. I must send an emissary, as must they. I do not know in what form it will come.
We did level 2 spark. The lightning bolt is from an amulet that creates a lightning strike on crit, and it can proc off its. Oh, it's a self-contained loop where if you have like 100% crit, it just goes forever. That's really stupid. How did, why is that in game? This is not even like a two-part. It's a self-contained. I guess there is a two-part because you have to set it off to begin with, but like, it's not like there's really any steps to it. It's just like it loops itself. Amusing, but very dumb.
This valley was not carved by the hands of men.
Yeah, no, I could see why that might end up crashing the game.
Fear will best you!
Probably should have tested how much damage those things do in a controlled setting here, but I could also just like never get hit. Okay, like nothing. Remember in the actual Act 2 that actually dealt quite a bit, but I guess I wasn't that tanky yet at this point. Well, I mean, I guess by this point I was reasonably tanky, but... Man, I really do need a better weapon. Okay, yeah, those don't do that much damage. I have enough regen where it's just like, it's not. It's kind of outpacing a lot of the tornado damage. Pick up the junk. So I do need to explore this place pretty thoroughly because yeah, there's like seals I need to do shit with here or something. Is there actually nothing here? It's so mildly annoying. Oh, here we go. Yeah, there was something. Seal number 1.
What is this place?
Oh, you're casting the lightning. Okay. Advanced Cowled Helm, 13. There actually is a skill I need to have at 13. What was it? Just make it cost even more mana. Right, there could be a thing over here. I gotta check that, because I'm not gonna want to go back. Check one tiny thing. Ice thing. Now you pop up? What the hell? I was kind of. I guess maybe you didn't have space. What the hell going on? That looks really weird. Oh, you're the essence of the info. A male belt. I'm curious enough to identify it now. Lots of armor. Stun threshold. Okay, whatever. Warm up, good. This is feeling like there's going to be something at the end of it here. That actually could be useful. We'll find out. Ability is just like it's. I don't know. It's too satisfying for how simple it is. It's just so good at clearing out swarms of shit around it. So this is this thing, so we can do that. I don't know what the reward is. Charge. Use the life recovery from flasks. Flasks, right? Probably. I can switch it around at any point, but life flasks, sure. The mana flasks one I didn't care about, but life flasks, that could actually come in handy. Like that has a very active, it's going to always be working, whereas like getting extra charm charges, I'm sure it's nice if, you know, you happen to pass a certain threshold to get it to work or something, but like it's one of those it may or may not end up working kind of things. You know? And you'll probably never really notice. Stand up to die again. Very important that we walk over to that 11 gold. Uncut spear. I don't think I need that for anything, but yeah. There's Neat, I guess. Alright. Go there. I still don't know what's doing that weird, like, electrical... Looks like a retaliate or something when I take a certain amount of damage. If I really looked at my gear or something, I could probably figure out what's doing that, but... I don't specifically remember ever equipping or speccing anything like that, so... It's 2. Stack up. Let's go ahead and take them out. Okay, so this is where I have to go. I'm assuming the last thing is down south somewhere. Like down in here, probably? I guess it's possible it might be up here, but... Yeah, no. It's gonna be down in there, I think. Or not, weird. Can it be in the middle? I guess it's possible it might be in the middle. Yeah, I guess because that's sort of in the middle, so it can be. Yeah, never mind. It better not be, like, in there. It's gonna be irritating. It might...
Weak.
Oh, these two things connect. Okay. Why is that not hitting? Okay. Die. Okay, so if it's not here...
I've nowhere to keep that.
I get... Is it that? I guess it has to be. Again, the last tiny fucking corner. Of course.
The First
Or
ones
the
cannot
annulment.
help me here.
I got the waypoint. Let's go ahead and this is 56, and I am level 57. Okay, I will be right back. Oh, ad break anyway.
Fox bunches.
Alright, so I'm back. I think I'm actually going to call the stream. I kind of stood up and realized I'm actually quite tired. And that's like a really bad recipe for doing hardcore. So I don't want to lose my character because I'm not paying attention. Also, again, it was a very late start today. So, what is tomorrow? What's Christmas Eve, isn't it? Well, I'm not doing anything early in the morning, so... yeah, I would expect just, yeah, I'll stream in the morning, because otherwise I probably don't stream. So yeah, you know, in the interest of starting earlier, we're going to end the stream a bit earlier, and tomorrow should be a more normal stream. Especially if I start early, the chances of me actually reaching maps are pretty good. It's a bit unfortunate that because a lot of the stream was spent just trying to figure out how to alter the build into something more interesting. It didn't quite work. At least I was able to rule out a lot of different possibilities, so when I start thinking about stuff, I can, you know, kind of move on from the things I'd been considering. So that's good at least. But beyond that, yeah, I think I'm just gonna... I'm gonna go for now. So, thanks for tuning in. Like I said, I'll be back tomorrow morning. Hope you guys had fun. Well, you know, for the shorter stream we're around for today. Like I said, it was productive, so, you know, there's that at least. One sec, what are we doing here? That's right. So I imagine probably, well, maybe some of you guys might know. Mr. Profanity, aka Excessive Profanity, he set up the new Excessive Profanity TV, the always on 24/7. Well, not always on, but like it streams in the always on category, I guess. It's like just stuff from his channel over the last I don't know, decade or more, because he's been streaming a very long time. Much like myself, so he's got a giant cat. He's certainly got a bigger catalog of stuff to fall back on than me, because I didn't really start saving VODs until 2019. Everything before that was like just like YouTube stuff. So I do have old things, but it's not extensive because I didn't save everything. But anyway, I'm gonna get the hell out of here. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll be back again probably tomorrow morning for again a longer stream, and maybe we can make maps if I really start to speed up. Although speeding up is dangerous, so we'll see. Bye.
Pseudo wisdom. Fuck, fake news. I can't believe that's the thing. Let me out of here. When you get the force shield, the fucking fart sound that it does is like the shittest sound I think in the history of video games. Wom. Wom.